Hey everyone, Dr. Lofgren here. I wanted to reach out to you guys today and talk to you about the benefits of bringing your children in for an examination. So there are two big components of our examination that are extremely important for children to get checked out, no matter what their age, whether they are a newborn or they're a teenager. It's great to have them in to get these things checked out. So the two components are musculoskeletal examination and a neurological examination. Both are very important for a developing child. So the first would be musculoskeletal. Why is that important? So we know that from the birthing process all the way up until they're playing sports in high school, they're constantly having traumas on their body from being pulled out of the canal or being in a C-section delivery to learning how to crawl and then learning how to walk. Think about all the times they fell and cried for mom to come get them because they hurt themselves falling. And then going up to when they're in elementary school or they're at the point where they're now playing on the playground and going on the monkey bars or going on the swings. Think about all the times that they fall during that. And then we go into when they start playing sports. So they're actually, even though we don't like to consider them traumas because they're children, they are traumas. And we do want to make sure that they are having proper biomechanics and that they're staying aligned and that they don't have any muscular imbalances due to these traumas that they're experiencing. A lot of the times, if they have these traumas and they aren't evaluated or they aren't managed, you can have babies that cry all night with discomfort and the mom and the baby can't get any sleep. Or you can have the kids who just keep getting injured in their sport every single season. And so we don't want to see that happening continuously. We want baby and mommy to be happy. We want our kids to be able to stay in the sports they love and make it up to the highest level they want to be. So it's important just to bring them in and see what's going on, see if there's anything that needs to be corrected from a musculoskeletal standpoint that will help their biomechanics function better and then help them function better. Going along with musculoskeletal, the second component of the exam that I think is very important is the neurological side. So we really, really want to do a neurological examination on our kids. We want to see how they're responding to light. We want to see how their muscle tone is being affected by their brain. We want to see reflexes, especially these reflexes called primitive reflexes. So primitive reflexes, they are there from birth, probably before birth actually, and they go away as you get older and your brain develops. So we look at those as a way for the body and the brain to connect themselves and grow before the brain is fully developed. As the brain develops and as we're exposed to different things in our environment, that brain will come down and then inhibit those reflexes from continuing, and then we'll be able to be healthier. So we want to make sure that the reflexes are going away at the proper time for these kids. We want to make sure that none are sticking around because a lot of times that can be a sign of improper brain development or a brain injury. We see it a lot in adults or athletes that suffer concussions, and then all of a sudden these primitive reflexes come back. It is a sign of decreased brain function. Also, there's a study in children as young as 3 months of age that they can see different patterns in these primitive reflexes and movement patterns in children who later develop autism. So don't think that you have to wait until your child is experiencing these symptoms or they have the diagnosis all of a sudden. As little as young as 3 months, we can see what is happening with the brain, and we can see if there's changes that lead us to maybe think that we need to fix this so they don't get that diagnosis and that they can actually have a healthy life and not give this label to them as they develop. So going with that, those are the two things that I think are extremely important for a examination on a child and why it really would be beneficial for you to bring in your child for an examination. So if you have any questions, feel free to message me or any of the doctors at Healthy Brain Now. And if you'd like to give us a call, we can set up an appointment to have your child examined. Have a great day.